Alright, so new video. We are headed from Las Vegas. We've only been here 2 days. We're trying to sort everything out. It's been a mad rush.
It's been interesting.
But we're getting a feel for everything around. Lace is very impressed.
Yes.
And as
feel
planned,
better about the trip too. Or about Vegas, period.
Yes. So as planned, we are headed to Laguna Seca, which is in Monterey, California, right outside there. And so I hurry up and got the solar back installed. We're actually running on solar at this point. We have a refrigerator here is working, and we're going to be. Lucci's already sleeping. She's been coughing a little bit, having a few little issues. She's 17. I don't know. She's okay for now. I'm hopeful all is well. But yeah, we're headed there. So check the trip out.
Yes.
Here we go. Watching windmills fly apart in disastrous fashion. So as we came into California a ways, we started to see this large expanse of this golden grass that just seemed endless, and we wanted to get a look up close. And this is called the Tehachapi mountain range, and it's just covered in this slightly dehydrated environment that gives it this golden grass, and it's just a really amazing sight to see. Of course, much of California is pretty much agricultural land, and we passed everything from pistachio farms to almonds to wineries, and late into the night we actually finally arrive at Laguna Seca. Oh man, look at the topography of this place.
That is crazy.
Oh man, Lace.
Oh, wait till you see this tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Stuff.
It was a tough ride, but
can't see anything.
We are here, and this is just so epic. So many hours on Gran Turismo driving Laguna Seca, and I finally here.
We definitely would have been lost. This is crazy.
Just been on the curb sleeping.
Yeah.
So essentially what had occurred is we had arrived just before midnight, and we were one of the last to be allowed to enter the general camping grounds, which are basically in designated areas around the racetrack. So at night there's very little light, and they had given us basic directions, but with being very unfamiliar, had this security guard not guided us, I'm quite certain we would have probably ended up in the middle of the racetrack or something. We're here. Should we be backed in?
Yeah.
How come?
Well, I'm looking at people have their things set up there, and if we decide to sit up on the roof, I mean, we can always turn it around tomorrow.
Yeah, when we could see a little better.
Yeah.
I didn't think this would be elevated like this. This is crazy, Lace. That's wow. I mean, you could see some track from here.
Yeah.
But we made it.
We made it.
And I know you can't see me, but I'm here. Peace out. Till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, we have woken up at Laguna Seca. It's pretty crazy. Check this out. This is our view. We're not super close, but this is general camping, so. Corkscrew is way up there. Place. You see up through the trees up there? The corkscrew's on top.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
And they dive down around this bend and around this bend. Look at them. They say it's like a roller coaster. What do you think, Lace?
Pretty sick.
Yeah. What's your problem? So we set up the awning, as you can see. Got that deployed, so looking pretty good. We gotta cook some breakfast. So that's the plan. Lots of racing going on, pretty cool.
and she had no brakes going into the corkscrew. Holy cow.
So it looks like a move you would generally see someone do on Gran Turismo, basically not anticipating the turn and going straight. So she was pretty severely injured. She had a fractured pelvis and broken ribs. It was quite an extensive cleanup process, but she has posted on Instagram recently that she's pretty recovered, I guess, at this point, and she's trying to get back in the car soon. So Laguna Seca has some really tremendous topography, so it allows you to go to different areas of the track and you get these really cool views. And obviously we had the bike, so we kind of explored, went down into the paddock. You can obviously get down on the lanes, you can see the cars in their garages preparing for the race, and they have things like Corvette corrals, and here's a collection of NSXs. They have a lot of different clubs that gather at these events. So this is a great opportunity at these races to basically take a look at what different manufacturers are offering in terms of race cars or sports cars. This is the NSX GT3. Obviously, they have Ford GTs. Ford was here, Acura, Mazda. This is a marketing opportunity for them. So we look through these various areas, watch the races. There's a lot of other smaller races, just like any event. There's additional events before the main. Get a little nap. Decided I would come out, kind of look around, see what's going on. I got a downhill from the corkscrew behind me. It's pretty cool. But check out what's this way. You can see these are reserved camping spots to overlook the track. They kind of got a general camping spot, but we can still see some various points. Quite an experience to come out here and check out some race cars. Didn't get to go to Petit, so I had to come out here and check this out for sure. But it's been very different because we've never camped before, never had bikes before, cooking food, and I don't know, it's a really nice experience. You should do it, but give it the chance. So let's see if Lace is awake. Well, we had to take cold showers. Apparently no hot water in that thing. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it didn't work. So the wind is kicking pretty good. We're trying to make some hot chocolate because it feels like it's winter. We're under the awning. We're probably the most visible crew over here. Well, it is the next day, as you can tell.
It is.
We're about to go down to the grid walk. We had some breakfast. Had some things. Volky's just chilling as usual. So we're about to take the bikes out, go for a little ride. It's about to be race day, so obviously the big one's coming. It's a 2.5 hour race. We're gonna go down to the grid, check everything out that's running, then we're gonna find a couple spots, so check out some footage. So we head down to the grid. This is obviously right before the start of the race. They allow you to take a look at all the machines that are involved. This is multi-class racing, so this is the GTLM line here. But we will take a look at a prototype here in a second. So it's basically you have cars of vastly different abilities racing all at one time. And so at this point, this is the pace car out. These are the initial laps, and we're going to see the start of the race here, and I'm going to show you some highlights, and that's it.
Waiting for the green off of the slowest corner on the racetrack. Cars jumping on contact. That's the big contact. One of the big ones there, one of the Porsches. That's why.
We're by turn 1 and 2. We're going to go over, check out another part of the track. grab a spot by the fence and listen to this Porsche GTLM car. So we kind of just pick various points around the track to listen to the cars. The difference between watching the race and being actually at the track is that when you watch the race on TV, you can kind of keep track of what's happening. Here, you kind of just pick spots and watch the mile per hour sign there above the Mother's Bridge, and you just kind of enjoy it in person. But really, you go back and watch it later if you're a race fan. But this race was only 2.5 hours long. We enjoyed it. And inevitably our Corvettes didn't come out ahead, but I was lucky enough that we got up to the front to get the last pit. You can see the Porsche came in ahead. We really had hopes that if Corvette could get out ahead of them and use this pit stop opportunity, that it would have led to a win. As you can see, they did that, and the Porsche was out behind them, but there was some miscommunications throughout the race, a lot of different yellows, and they just didn't come out with the win on this particular race weekend, but we enjoyed it nevertheless. Well, that's the race. Corvette ended 3rd and 5th, which So to get everything wrapped up, we do have to leave at the end of the race. But going to Laguna Seca here was really it was a dream come true for me, because I'd played Gran Turismo so many years, and this was always a great track on there. And to see it in person and really see the topography was really impressive. But I want to also let you know that on our ride back, we did end up doing some coastal highway and Highway 1 shots, and we revisited some areas that we'd been in 2015. So I'm going to have that video up here shortly, and this is just a little glimpse of that. So if you made it to this point, thanks for watching, and throw me a subscribe and a like if you can. If not, that's okay too. Have a good day.